Alright. Ready to call it a night. I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna do a scene where Ogerpon was watching over the city. Ah, look who it is. Good morning, Omega. Carmen wanted me to tell you that she's waiting at her place. She said you'd better get a move on and don't keep me waiting. Camera, what are you gonna say? Some student pairs haven't finished the orienteering assignment yet. In the meantime, why not do some exploring? Enjoy Kitakami to your heart's content. Yeah, I kept you waiting in the rain. I'm very sorry. Omega, you took your sweet time. I was sleeping. We wanted to talk to you before Kiki wakes up. I wanted to fix your Ogerpon's mask, but I'll need one more material if I want to do a proper job of it. Yeah. According to Grandpa, we need to get a crystal cluster from the bottom of the crystal pool, which I think is on the very top of the mountain. I mean, we could just return the mask as it is, but I think that it would make Ogerpon real happy if we fixed it up first. Yeah, I bet it would. Especially now that I've heard the real story. I just want Ogerpon to be happy, you know? I'm sure Ogerpon will be pleased to know you care so much for it. Right? Morning, Grandpa. Ah, good morning, Kieran. Kiki, you'd better go kill time somewhere. Yeah, do whatever you want, sis. Excuse me? I don't need that kind of attitude from you. I got something to do, okay? What's his problem? He's been all bent out of shape since yesterday. I don't know. He spent the evening in his room without so much as a bite of dinner. Must be teen angst or something. It happens. I sort of doubt that. Ugh. It would have been hard to get stuff done with Kiki clinging to you, Omega. Guess things worked out in our favor. The crystal pool's at the top of Oni Mountain. I figured. I'm usually not too keen on outsiders heading up the mountain, but I think we can make an exception for you. What say you and I go for a hike to find ourselves a crystal cluster? First off, I want to see what you say. The Pokemon around the crystal pool are strong. You be careful out there. Time to fly. The dreaded den. Oni's Maw. We're going here. Infernal Pass. And I bet Kieran is waiting at the pool too. With high suspicion, it's still raining! Coughing. You do. Electric type. Then, what are you? Magcargo. I already caught a Magcargo, so no thanks. Thunder Wave. Something tells me that Kieran was planning on going to the pool as well. Also, what the heck? I got a Comet Shard. Did not think that was gonna ever happen. Will-o-wisp. Will-o-de-wisp. Something tells me that it's not that it wasn't supposed to rain like this, but it did. Slugma! Burp!
Oh, hi.
I didn't catch a Slugma yet. Round. Level 6 to do. Join me. Uh, Tasha would work out, but it has fire type moves, so that's why I'm planning on using Halucha instead. And I'm going to just keep using Flying Press. Screw it. I'm risking it right off the bat. Oh, it's rock type. Somehow I thought it was ground. I forget ground is the earth. And I'm going to catch it by... I'm risking it. It's female too, so it makes it all the better. Nice. Slugma lava. It's said that in ancient times, when volcanoes were more active, there were many more slugma than there are now. Don't make fun of. Don't say the joke. Because I'm not that kind of person. It says that I can have a reward by Pokédex. That's what I'm doing now. I got 110 Pokemon, so now I get a Razor Fang. Next, I get a Love Ball, which only works if your Pokemon is the opposite gender of the other. Hyper Potion. Normal, which is Ariados. Honestly, that would have been nice if I caught that. I do remember what the shiny... That was close. I do remember what the shiny Slugma looks like. It's white. Pretty weird looking. It looks like cement instead of lava. It is funny because that might be what I would name it is, but not cement. It would be pretty much like probably just cedar. And yes, that's spelled C-E-D-A-R. And for a while, I thought that was called cedar. We're almost there. This is to the crystal pool. Let's just do the traditional run up these stairs. I'm very curious about what's on top because I'm willing to be freaking out on all of this. This would be where Ogerpon could be reciting. A Bronzor. Bronzor either has heat proof or levitate. And it has a very hard catch rate, so I'm gonna use Crocodile and see if it has levitate. I could catch another Bronzor if it faints from this. I'm not trusting that a Quick Ball would have caught it because its catch rate is really hard to catch. It doesn't have levitate, so that means it has heat proof. Special, so it's basically dependent on rolls. Screw it, I'm going for it. That was a high roll. Come on.
Get it.
And it had no genders either. If anything, I do want a Bronzor to have heat proof more than levitate. Not that. Mighty and Flying Press is not very effective. Deanna actually might work out better. But I want, but that would need
No!
both levitate and heat proof. if this one is levitate. Special attack fell, that's nice. Future sight won't affect it. Attacking this up to 3 times. I'm not gonna chance the earth power. I don't even have any fire type moves either. I'm just gonna snarl and hope it doesn't crit. Good. Now I'm gonna try catching it in Great Balls. So it has Metal Sound. So far I only use Metal Sound and Future Sight. I'm gonna catch it in a Great Ball because it fits. But it'll take a while. Surprisingly it didn't. And Bronzor is known to have a pretty hard catch rate, but surprisingly I caught it. Bronze Pokemon. They are found in ancient tombs. The patterns on their backs are said to be imbued with mysterious power. Send to the boxes and I'm going to see what its ability is. What? Oh. The theme is different. That's beautiful. It's like a Pokemon version of the Super Paper Mario theme from the end of Chapter 7 when you already beaten the boss. That's what makes me think of it. So pretty. It's probably also where I'll be battling the Ogerpon. So do you have Heat Proof or do you have Levitate? I'm hoping you have Levitate. Or I mean Heat Proof. Yes! Because it would up my confidence at that point. So you had Heavy Slam, Iron Defense, Metal Sound, and Future Sight. It's basically like going in Area 0, but instead it's a crystal lake. Great Ball. Oh my word, it really is like Area 0. Look at those crystals. That is so much like Area 0. That is interesting. It's basically all connected. The trainer, of course, isn't freaked out about it because he is basically an act of a pretend thing. Oh, wait. It's playing the same theme, too. How did I not notice that? And it has an ability if it survives by raining down toxic spikes when it's hit. Darn it. Also, double checking, is that experience thing that I had before, the experience charm, a key item? No. Yes, it is. Mr. Omega, this hardly seems like the time or place. It's a strange, stretchy charm that encourages growth. Still. So it is pretty much like the Area 0 theme, but crystallized. Poison Terra Shard. My word, it's so laggy when I reach this water part. There you are, Omega. Come on, get a load of this view. I'll try without the game crashing. This is the crystal pool. Bet you didn't expect it to be so pretty, huh? The crystals here are always shining. Isn't that strange? There's even a weird rumor that you can meet people here who passed away. Now we'll just need to get a little bit of the crystal from the bottom of the pool so we can fix the mask properly. So that's where you come in, Omega. Go on then. Jump in. Don't be scared. Wait, you want me to jump in? Well, yeah, I can't swim, and besides, my clothes would get soaked if I did it. You've got a real nifty Pokemon to ride on, right? You'll be fine. What in the... An earthquake? Milotech. We both sent out our electric types. It's a boss. This one looks strong. You're awful lucky that I'm around. Level 73. Man, so it's a boss. Oh my word. No point in me using overdrive. It's weak. Come on, let's finish this. Sorry, Blue. Actually, I'll use Tasha and revive. I'm pretty much gonna make Carmen do the dirty work. And I feel bad for doing so. Really, I would have been able to knock it out, but it didn't work out all that well because of events. Also, how did I get a revive without seeing that I got it? That surprises me. My Deanna is level 59. Sheesh, that surprised me. Now that I think about it, Pokemon like that one do show up here from time to time. You know, you're pretty handy to have around in a battle, aren't you? It dropped something. Never mind about jumping in. Hey, is that? You obtained the crystal cluster. A cluster of the crystals found within the crystal pool. They sparkle brilliantly and are apparently necessary to repair a certain mask. Maybe it was stuck to that Pokemon you fought. The energy coming from those crystals at the bottom of the pool. I knew it! Miss Briar! Hi there, Carmen. And Omega, too. I thought you were paired with other students. Did you decide to switch things up? I'm sorry, Miss Briar, but this place is actually pretty special. I'm not a big fan of outsiders just wandering around up here. I'm aware that this is sacred ground, yes. I did get permission from the caretaker, though. Was that not sufficient? Why did you come here? Oh, I'm just doing a bit of field research. I was interested in the properties of the water here. And, well, my hunch was on the money. You see, the crystal pool's waters emit energy of the same wavelength as terrestrial energy, also known as it's like Area Zero in a way, though I have no idea what that is. Once I figure that out, I might be able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon in regions other than Paldea. I see. Well, we've got somewhere to be, so let's head back, Omega. Somehow I thought she was gonna battle us. Meaning her. If I can just get the terrestrial phenomenon to reliably occur in regions other than Paldea, that should bring me one step closer to Terrapagos. Still, that surprises me about the crystal pool being just the place that is a reminder of Area Zero. It's sort of like the miniature version of it. Lemora. I know what your shiny looks like, and that's not it. This is a ferret. And then this is a TM of Power Gem. Great Ball. Dragon Terra Shard. Shiftry, which I already have. Time to head back to the house. Over Ousted, so I can fly there. Bus stop. So far, we haven't seen the Timeless Woods yet. That's pretty much the only other place left that we haven't been to. To Carmen's again. Head back to Carmen and Kieran's house to give their grandfather the crystal cluster. Ups. Oh, and I forgot about the destination marker. So there is technically a pin. Then I completely forgot about that. Hello. Hey, Grandpa. We got the crystal cluster you needed. Omega. Carmen. I'm so sorry. Huh? Did something happen? Kieran, he ran off with the mask. What? Why would he do that? Did you tell him about the ogre or something? I would never. Right. I'm sorry. I know you wouldn't just go blabbing to him like that. Kieran said Kieran seemed to be headed to Loyalty Plaza with the mask. I think it would be best for you two to go after him. As I thought, my suspicions were correct. He's desperate to meet Ogerpon. Darn it, what am I doing? Not doing any more exploring, I'm just gonna go right to the point. There you are. Let's see what you're up to. Omega. Kiki, what in the world do you think you're doing? You two knew, didn't you? You knew that the ogre wasn't the real bad guy in the stories. The Loyal Three were the bad guys, but the ogre's the one that gets treated like an outcast. You knew? And you two did the same thing to me. You treated me like an outcast when you went and met with the ogre. I'm sorry, I didn't mean... You're no different than those villagers back then. You know how much I loved the ogre. You acted like you didn't know anything, but you were laughing at me behind my back all along. That's not what happened at all. Liar! You're a liar! What's gotten into you, Kiki? You're acting real off today. Omega, battle me. If you win, I'll give you back the mask. So come on, battle me already. Okay, I will. Okay, let's do this then. Get to your position. I'm not gonna hold anything back. You hear me? It's not even changing his status at all. Somehow I thought he was gonna... Yeah, there we go. I knew that he was gonna have a Yon Mega. I know this isn't right, but I can't just hand over the mask to you. And now he has 5 Pokemon, and his Pokemon are super powerful this time. Wow, lucky Rake for that missing. I can come back from this. I got this. I got this. Gligar, the ground and flying type Pokemon, and I don't have any ice type moves. This is gonna be one tough battle. Pretty much the only Pokemon I'm able to use against this are Shade, Mew, Mightyena, and probably Hawlucha. But Hawlucha is weak against the flying type moves. And Mew, the only moves I can use are Ancient Power and Hyper Voice. Tasha won't be able to make it. And Hawlucha is level 63, possibly faster than Gligar. So, really, my best bet is to use Shade. And I'll use Crunch to lower its defenses. I knew this battle was near its true beginning, and there we go with that confirmation. Oh great, I forgot you had that move. That got you good, huh? I can beat you, Omega. I will win. Crap, it didn't even lower the defenses. I'm gonna risk it. Flying Press is a fighting and flying type move, and the only move that will be effective. Ha! Yes, got him! I just gotta keep up the momentum now. Oh, that still is not very effective. Dual Wing Beat. Well, sorry to say this, Hawlucha, but you're the risk. I should have actually used Poison Jab to try poisoning it. So Blue isn't that fast. Mightyena would get swept by that X-Scissor. Tasha is the only best bet I have because she's faster than Gligar, and Leaf Blade has to either crit or just be enough. Oh, how are you slower? No one's faster than it then. I thought your speed was about matched Gligar's. Worst thing is, by power, Snarl is the best. But I don't know what to do about. I sort of feel like Play Rough could be the move because of lowering its attack stat. But Snarl could work too. Yeah, I think I'm goners. I think I just lost. I'm not reviving anybody. Mew's turn. And what I'm doing for Mew is I'm using Hyper Voice. Uh, at least I managed to beat the Gligar. My word, he is so hard now. Cramorant. That's a flying type Pokemon. Blue has a good advantage here. Because if I can remember, it's water and flying type. Or it's just flying type, but Overdrive will knock it out no matter what. Ah! Still has a Barracuda in its mouth. What can't you do? You're like the hero in the story. Still away. The worst thing is, I already know the end of this, so I'm just gonna go throw with this level 71. Sorry, Blue. This is gonna be my first time losing. And what I'm gonna do is use my experience candies. I need to get this right. I'm gonna make sure to give the right commands. You're gonna use a water type move. I wonder what happens if I lose. And the worst thing is, I don't have a psychic move. I just lost. I knew that I had to win that, but my word, that was the hardest battle I've had. Please don't flinch. Oh, come on! Third time is his charm! Are you kidding me? The first time, I made it as far as Poliwrath, but every time now he just flinches me. I'm gonna use the Moo Moo Milk. Try not to use up a lot of Hyper Potions. I'm just trying to make sure he misses before I go. I'm sorry, Blue, for wasting your potentials. Now it's raining, which is really good for the water type that I don't have. It's really good for his Poliwrath, that's the only thing. Please, don't flinch. Thank you. Finally. That's the only time I'm gonna heal stall. And I'm gonna probably do one more healing thing. Switch. I'm switching to Mew. And I'm going to use Ice Beam, making it get completely knocked out. Perfect. And I forgot Hyper Voice for Psybeam. Now it's Cramorant. So now I'm gonna switch to... I'm thinking is a water flying type, so blue should do this. But I'm also thinking another Pokemon, but I think blue will be able to make this. I mean, let's just heal and see what he does. Somehow I thought it was thunderstorming. And Cramorant is faster. I'm pretty sure on that. So that's why I'm just gonna heal. Just Air Slash. That's perfect. Crap, it's gonna knock me out. Oh, no it's not. The rain just stopped. That's what I thought. And that usually does 40 damage. It was just about to hype itself up, but it just fainted right then. And I know what his next Pokemon is, unless I'm wrong, but I'm using Tasha. I am wrong, he's using Dipplin. I'm gonna switch again to Hawlucha. Now I'm curious, is Dipplin is not a grass dragon type this time. But what is he? So now Poliwrath is his last Pokemon. Heh. Interesting. So Surf Bomb is not always very accurate. My word, how the heck am I doing so much better this time, other than I heal stalled because of the freaking Air Slash? Screw it, I'm switching. I'm going to switch to... Now I think about it, Tasha is not the good choice here. But she's the only choice I have. She's probably slower than the Poliwrath, but I'm still gonna try. I'm still gonna go for broke and see if what he goes for misses, but I'm pretty sure he won't miss with whatever move he's doing, which is a close combat or whatnot. Well, whatnot. Well, whatever it is. I think I'm just gonna be able to beat him, so I'm not gonna do any more revives. It didn't even matter. So now, I'm going to go for Mew and use Psybeam. And then want to teach it Psychic in case it learns it by level up. Is it confused? Nope. I need to get this right. I'm gonna make sure to give the right commands. Hydro Pump? Yes, Hydro Pump. My word! And I almost said Hydro Pump again. Aura Sphere for the finish. That went so much better. Third time was his charm for the freaking Air Slash flinch, but was also my charm because I won. Shade wants to learn Outrage. No, I don't want to learn it. Why? Why can't I be as good as you? You actually beat me in the previous attempt. So you were as good as me. You were actually very strong. Way, way stronger than me. that time. Like you were way stronger than your last attempt. And you're like going down on yourself from being weak, and yet you weren't that weak, really. If I was with my older team, it would probably still be strong enough to knock out half of my Pokemon. Huh. Man. Ah! Don't want to shout too much. Ow. Kiki, are you alright? He's aggravated. Here, I promised. I'm surprised he didn't shatter it. Say hi to the ogre for me. Hey, listen, Kiki. I should apologize for... I'm going home. I'm sorry about all that. He's normally not like this at all. Do you think most people act up like that around Kieran's age? No. I don't think so. Right. I sure never let teenage angst get to my head like that. I don't know what to do with him. Hey, can you hear something? Is it coming from the Loyal 3 monument? It sure is. From the punch to the fence, he released them. What's going on? They're here. Huh? Huh? What in the world? This is embarrassing for me to do. What do you want? What are they doing? They're splitting up. Seriously, what is going on? What was all that about? They're Pokemon from the old folktale. Hey, you're right. There were 3 of them, and they all looked sinister. That's gotta be them. The story said they were laid to rest under the statues, right? What brought them back to life? Wait, they ran off toward Kitakami Hall. That can't be good. Let's go after them. Come on, Omega. Make your way to Kitakami Hall. Kitakami Hall is not there. Might as well go back to the grandpa house anyways. Might as well see what you have to say though. Kieran came back not too long ago, but I think you should leave him be for now.